everybody, welcome back to Just Push to Play. We are continuing the zone story for Blackwood. Last episode, a lot happened. We found another Flames of Ambition, that is 3 out of 4. And now I'm returning to all of the ambitions that we found, and we want to see if we can figure out where Sabian, the most recent Flames of Ambition, where he was hiding for all his years, because he was only discovered when he came out of hiding for some reason. So let's see if we can find out more about that.
Go on, Kalia. Unleash your power. Just like back in the Sanctum.
All right, if you say so.
Ooh.
Something's wrong.
Pull back, Kalia. Pull back!
I can't!
Hold on. Let me help. There. How did you do that? Practice. I trained to control my powers after I left my vault.
Huh. That's interesting. So maybe these two caused destruction, and him and whoever else help control it? Maybe? Although this Destron had a pretty good grip of it when we saw him use his power. Oof.
When I was freed from my vault, it took months for my own power to reach such levels, and then it nearly destroyed me. I'm surprised Callie has gotten to that point so quickly after her release.
Why did Kalia lose control like that?
Our powers grow exponentially once we leave the protection of the vaults. It's what they were constructed for. But Kalia's power has advanced much faster than mine did. It almost consumed her. If not for my mentor, the same would have befallen me.
How did you get out of your vault anyway? And what's that about a mentor?
When Duke Varen's forces came through, they set me free. To them, I was just another political prisoner. I wandered without a purpose for a time until my power reached a level similar to what you saw here. That's when my mentor found me.
Do you think this mentor can help Kalia and Destron learn to control their powers?
I don't see why not. Plus, it will probably be safer if the three of us leave for a while. There's an old shrine northwest of here. Let's meet there. I suggest you tell your wood elf companion where we're going. She seems like the sort to worry.
Yeah, good idea. I'll tell Evely and then meet you at the shrine.
Find us in the marsh to the northwest. I'll take Callie and Destron and meet you at the shrine. Don't worry, I'll protect them. The cultists won't surprise me again. Just let your wood elf friend know that we have the twins and we'll keep them safe.
So what did you mean when you said Kalia's power will consume her?
Why do you think Emperor Leovic had those vaults constructed? They contain and limit our power. Without them, the power would grow and expand until it destroyed us. The vaults were supposed to keep us alive long enough to learn to control our power.
Then why was Vindicia planning to kill you?
Right. About that. Obviously, what I thought I knew and the truth aren't exactly the same. Regardless, without the protection of the vault, Kalia's and Destron's powers will eventually kill them.
Do you believe your mentor can teach them to control their powers?
She was able to train me. She also had a method for suppressing my power until I can contain it on my own. Without her, I wouldn't be here today. She can help Destron and Kalia, I'm sure of it.
How did he even meet this person, I wonder? Well, tell me more about your mentor.
I was raised in a vault, just like the twins. Isolated, ignorant of the world outside. All I knew was that I was different. Special, somehow. Duke Varen's forces set me free when I was 16. My mentor found me some months later.
How did that come about?
I fell in with mercenaries, wandering and learning to fight even as my power grew. I was beginning to lose control when my mentor appeared. She was a shaman of sorts. She taught me how to master my power, but she never referred to me as an ambition.
I still don't understand how she found you.
She said she had been looking for me. She knew of Mehrunes Dagon's interest in a hidden secret and had been searching for it. But it wasn't until my power began to manifest outside the vault that she was able to locate me. She saved my life.
Aw. Well, Governor Keshu suggested we might want to leave Gideon for a while anyway.
The governor is wise. A moving target is harder to hit than a stationary one. And if we're no longer inside the city, Vandasia's cultists have no reason to attack it.
Yeah. How did you wind up locked up in the Didlands, by the way?
I wasn't paying attention. My mentor warned me that I was going to be hunted, but I didn't listen. I returned to my old vault to see if I could learn more about who and what I am. The cultist ambushed me, knocked me out before I could respond.
So they were at the old vault. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you two up north, I think.
That was terrifying. I've never felt anything like that. Ever. Nothing like that ever occurred during our training in the Sanctum. What's happening to me?
So what were you trying to do?
My gift is fire. Summoning flames is as natural as breathing. In the vault, it was always just a spark or a simple flicker. But when I tried to hit the target, I couldn't control it. The fire inside me, it wanted to grow, to spread, to feed.
How do you feel now?
I'm fine. A bit lightheaded, maybe. Whatever Sombrin did, it put the fire out. At least for now. I don't like this. What if next time I summon the power, no one can help me extinguish it? I could hurt Destron. I could burn Gideon to the ground.
We won't let that happen. It's good to know that she's having empathy about the people in the city around her. So maybe she won't turn evil or anything.
Our power seems to be getting stronger. Harder to control. If not for Sombrin, Kalia's own power might have consumed her. Is this our punishment for abandoning our sanctum?
I don't think you're being punished.
No, probably not. But we're definitely getting stronger. You saw what I did in the sanctum. My power is lightning, but after seeing how Kalia lost control, I'm hesitant to use it out here. I will, though, if I'm called upon to defend my sister.
So are the other two like earth and water? Alright, well, you guys stay safe on your travel, and I will see you soon. I think I left Evely over in the manor. Unless she's outside now.
What do you want?
Hey, I'm over here. Keshu told me to take a thinking break. It helps to take a break sometimes, you know? From thinking, so you can think better later. Anyway, how are the ambitions doing? Have you figured out a better place to hide them?
Well, Sombrin has an idea, but the twins are losing control of their powers.
Well, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
What happened?
Kalia almost burned down the temple, but Sombrin knows someone who can help her.
Oh, I knew there was a reason we plucked him out of Vandasia's fortress in the Deadlands. I mean, other than preventing a human sacrifice. So who is this helpful person?
Sombrin's mentor. We're going to meet outside Gideon. We might be gone for a while.
Stick close to them. You need to keep the ambitions safe and out of Vandasia's clutches. While you're away, I'm going to continue helping Keshu's Black Fin Legion. And I want to be around when my cousins from Valenwood finally arrive. Good luck.
Cousins? Oh, something to look forward to. Alright, see you later, Evely.
Do you need something?
Alright, let's head, was it north? Oh, right here. Just north of the town. Oh, there's a shrine here. So before we go in, I did want to show you guys that I changed, something attacking me. I changed a couple of things with my skills and what I'm wearing, my, armor. So before I had on the, Elmbris monster set, I decided to switch it to the Velkin Secoria set, because it actually does more damage. Than the other one. It doesn't have the cool meteor effect that I liked, but yeah, it does more damage. So I decided to switch it to that. And then I also switched my Tormentor, or my Twilight, to a Tormentor instead of a Matriarch. A Matriarch let me heal my group, so I was healing Bastion, actually. So we'll see how this goes. I put on my Tormentor because she does more damage, and I was doing a group dungeon with some people in a very hard dungeon, and I had to switch to more damage. So I switched it to that, but it really helped to have that on to help heal Bastion, so we'll see if I need to switch back or not. We'll see how he does. I probably won't know for sure until I go do
All I
something
ask
hard.
is that you all keep an open mind.
That's a Dremora.
I knew it!
Sombrin, what's going on here?
I didn't say anything, but I knew it.
Easy, everyone. This is Zaina. She can help us. Mercenary, why don't you speak to her?
I actually just wondered if it was Lyris. Lyris? Shoot. Is that who it was? The Dremora we've been... Yeah, Lyris. Yeah, but it's not her, it's somebody else.
Interesting. I didn't expect to hear from Sombrin again after he left, despite my advice. But to find him in the presence of a powerful mortal and 2 other ambitions... But where are my manners? Greetings, mortal. I am Zaina.
Sure is polite for a Dremora. I guess Lyris is also. Is it Lyris? Let me check. Lyris, no, that's Lyris Tineborn. That's one of the companions. Who am I thinking of? Well, I know who I'm thinking of. I can't think of her name. Lyrinth. Not Lyris. Lyrinth. I was just mispronouncing it. Anyway. Sombrin says you mentored him, helped him control his power.
And so I did. I sensed his need and offered my assistance. He learned well, and as he will tell you, I never betrayed him. Is that why he has summoned me? Because those other 2 ambitions now face the same danger that almost consumed him?
Yes. We want to make sure Kalia and Destron don't destroy themselves with their own power.
Then you must bring them to my sanctuary. They are far more than anything you can imagine. I helped Sombrin because I didn't want to see him fall into Mehrunes Dagon's hands, or destroy himself with his own power. I will do the same for the others.
I mean, who does she worship? It's somebody in Oblivion. I mean, that's still the question that's out with Lyrinth also. Where is your sanctuary?
I hide in the Deadlands. Yes, Dagon's realm. But I have ways to protect us. Before you bring them, they must be attuned to this realm. Find slivers of the Deadlands lodged in your world. Sombrin will show you how to use them to attune the ambitions.
Okay. Slivers?
As I said, Zaina helped me. And she can help Kalia and Destron. You just have to trust her. And if you can't trust her, trust me.
You should have told us your mentor was a Dremora.
Forgive me, but in my experience, most of Nirn takes a dark view of Dremora. Zaina found me when I was at my worst. If she wanted me dead, she could have killed me years ago or just let me destroy myself. Instead, she helped me. taught me control.
Okay, so first off, I had a Dremora with me when we rescued you. She helped us escape. She opened a portal so we could escape together. Secondly, Dremora, or like immortal beings, they play the long game. So, I mean, I still don't trust Labyrinth. So, there's no way I'm going to trust this Xena or whatever. Anyway, also, I'm sure she has some kind of trick up her sleeve. She has a reason for wanting to help you, I'm sure. Yeah, I know a Dremora. She must want something out of you.
Oh, of that I'm certain. Competition in the Deadlands is fierce, especially among the non-aligned Dremora. I know that she seeks allies to call upon when the need arises. Having 3 ambitions who owe you a favor? Oh, that's like gold to Xena.
Tell me about this attunement process Xena was talking about.
Let me mark your map. Xena told me where to find these slivers of the Deadlands when I needed them. Dagon cultists often enshrine these shards whenever they find them. You'd be surprised how often chunks of Oblivion make their way to Nirn.
And what do we do with these slivers once we find them?
I'll describe the process when you return. I need to prepare a portal at a place where the planar boundaries are thin. Take Kalia and Destron and gather the slivers. Then I can attune them to the Deadlands. I also marked where to meet me on your map.
Alright, I'll take the twins and find these slivers of the Deadlands.
Our powers interact strangely with the natural forces of the Deadlands. That's why we need to be attuned. Of course, I underwent the process years ago. Now we must help the twins do the same. Keep them safe, then meet me on the road south of Gideon.
So I guess I don't need to be attuned? I guess I was already in the Deadlands anyway.
No, you're not an ambition. Besides, you've been to the Deadlands already and suffered no ill effects. If the twins attempted that before we attuned them, the plane would rip them apart. Our power is connected to Mehrunes Dagon in some way.
What does that mean?
I'm not entirely sure. I just know that there's some element of Mehrunes Dagon inside us, and it wants to return whence it came. I think that's what Von Dacia hoped to accomplish by killing me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'd rather not see that happen to any of us.
Yeah, me too.
I suppose we must trust in Sombrin's experience. He knows quite a lot more about our powers than we do.
Do you think we should trust Xenia?
Does it matter? I felt the power inside me when I lost control back at the temple. I couldn't stop it. If Sombrin hadn't suppressed my flames, I would have ignited the city. Unless you know another way to fix me, I don't think we have a choice.
Let's find these objects from the Deadlands as Sombrin's mentor suggested. If it helps keep me and my sister alive, we've got to try it, no matter the risk.
Have you ever heard of this attunement process before?
No, but I never heard of ambitions either before all this began. We're in new territory here, but as long as my sister and I are in danger, I'll take help wherever I can get it. Let's go and find these objects.
All right. So it looks like 2 of them are pretty close by. There was 3 though. I'm not seeing the 3rd one right this second, so let's just start off with the 2 that I do see, and we'll see how that goes.
Can you believe it, Kalia? We're going to be great heroes.
What's
I
heroic
hope so.
about being consumed by our own powers?
Xena taught Sombrin to control his powers. She'll do the same for us.
If the cultists or our own powers don't kill us first.
Come now, sister. Where's your sense of adventure?
What if Xena only wants to use us for our power, Destron?
Oh, I just need 2.
She can't force us. You heard her. She needs allies, and we're as powerful as they come.
I've read the stories. Pacts with Daedra never turn out well.
I'll protect you, Kalia. You have my word.
Silly little
Let's
brother.
ride.
I'm the one who protects you.
You're barely older, only by a moment.
Oh, those two.
That should come in handy.
Yeah.
2 slivers of the Deadlands, one for each of us. Mission accomplished.
I fear it just gets more difficult from here.
You worry about everything. Let's go meet Sombra.
Sheath your weapons. The battle is won.
So, let me just double check. What was it that Monster Helm was supposed to do for me? When I deal damage over time, I have 8% chance to summon a meteor that deals the flame damage, and then flame damage to all enemies within 5 meters. And it can occur once every 5 seconds. I discovered an alien well. Let's pluck from its resources. I think there's a an achievement for finding all of the alien wells in the Blackwood zone. I think there's only like 5 or 6 of them. But an interesting achievement.
Destron, stop! This is serious!
Relax, Kalia. We're on an adventure.
Destron, be serious! Our own powers could destroy us!
That won't happen. I won't let it.
It might not be up to you.
Kalia, we'll figure this out.
We're doing this to avoid all that. Did you gather the slivers? You found the Deadland slivers? Good. I set up the portal at the top of the hill behind me. Alatun, Kalia, and Destron. Then we can make our way to the summit.
What should I be doing while you attune the twins?
I need you to deal with a complication for me.
A complication?
Creatures were drawn to the hillside by my actions. Could you make sure the path to the top is clear? The last thing we need is for some mundane and random threat to provoke a response from Kalia or Destron.
Alright, I'll make sure the way is clear and meet you at the top. You two stay safe now. Well, all of you stay safe. Mire Gaunt. Not sure I ever fought a Mire Gaunt before. There we
brings
go.
victory.
Yeah, I just noticed the comet that came down. Anything else? Oh, there's something up here. Let's go ahead and take that out also.
Attack!
Alright, I think we've cleared that path alright.
All right, just like we discussed, focus on the slivers of Deadlands.
It's working!
I've never traveled by portal before.
Quick, step inside. Follow when you're ready, friend.
Alright. Let me just get rid of that. I really like having my Daedric companions, or fighting companions, I guess. But boy, I hate it when they get in my way. So Exania's Sanctuary commands a prime location in the Ashen Forest, an isolated region of the Deadlands. Oh. Wow.
I greet you, mortal. As with Sombrin, I shall do all that I can to aid the twins. But first, they must survive the Ashen Forest. They must walk the path of the Obelisks.
What? Tell me more about these trials. What's the path of the Obelisks?
Before I can teach them to contain their power, they must first come to understand it. The path of the Obelisks will help them do so. They must visit the 3 ancient oracles and learn the truths that each will reveal.
And what's my role in all this?
Protect the twins from the dangers of the forest. They cannot unleash their power safely until they have learned to control it. At each obelisk, you will bear witness to the truths they learn. Come to me when all is said and done. Then we shall see.
Alright, I'll protect the twins and witness what they learn.
The power of these 2 ambitions grows with every passing moment. You must hurry. The path begins to the northwest. Look for the obelisks of origin, empowerment, and inevitability. Each will reveal a hidden truth.
What will the twins learn from these obelisks?
I cannot say for certain. Their truths are their own, not mine. Yet I know that they must walk this path. A mortal cannot become what they are meant to be without first understanding what they are. Much remains hidden from these 2 ambitions.
And what are you doing in the Deadlands?
The Dremora of my clan have dwelt in the Deadlands for ages uncounted. This is the seat of my power, just as it is Mehrunes Dagon's. My purposes, however, are my own.
So you don't serve Mehrunes Dagon?
Allegiances among Daedra are not as simple as they are in the mortal world. Let us just say that I do not wish to see Mehrunes Dagon succeed in this endeavor. The ambitions must not fall into his hands.
Alright. Where am I heading? Just heading up there. Alright, so it looks like I need to travel through the Ashen Forest to this spot to reach the obelisks, and then probably continue on until I get to where I'm guessing Exanian, the Dremora is.
I'm
Watch
not
out.
afraid of you.
Well done!
Keep it away!
Oh, something is chucking fireballs at those guys. What? Can I not attack that guy?
That must be the first obelisk.
Prepare yourself, brother, while our friend activates it and serves as our witness.
Yeah.
Something's happening.
The babes are asleep? How? I couldn't get the boy to stop bawling.
I fed the twins until they were full and exhausted.
Your Majesty, welcome. The babes are healthy and strong.
As commanded, my Emperor. She bore twins.
As Mehrunes Dagon commanded, so it has been done.
Our parents and the High Priest? I don't understand.
Huh.
Such a short vision, but it tells me so much. Our parents, I think they willingly gave us to the Emperor and Vandacia. I suppose we should see what the next obelisk has to show us.
Yeah, it sounds that way.
I don't remember my parents. They never told us anything about them in the vault. I suppose this means they were loyal subjects of Emperor Morikar. That they were working with Vandacia.
The caretakers didn't tell you anything about your parents?
No. We were told our pasts weren't important. All that mattered was the moment and the future when our purpose would be revealed.
And they never explained what that purpose was?
No, but I always assumed we were special. Meant for great things. I had no idea they only wanted to kill us. Like they were just fattening us up all those years for the inevitable slaughter.
I have a feeling it's not quite that simple. Can I loot these? Ew. Oh, is it just kind of trash? Yeah, it's just trash mostly. Alright. 2 more obelisks to go. Is it 2 more? I think it's 2 more. Obelisk of Empowerment. Well, it's nice that one guy ran up ahead of us and pretty much killed everything in the way. Makes it easier for me. Oh. I saw that shadow. I was like, what? Dragon? No.
I suppose this is the obelisk of empowerment.
Activate it, if you would, friend.
So, at the time of this recording, I did a live stream for Fallout 76, and the jump button is the same button to do that one power. There we go.
It's starting.
Time for the final ritual, my Emperor.
Proceed, High Priest.
O Mehrunes Dagon, Prince of Ambition and Destruction, imbue these infants with your power! Let it ripen and grow within these vessels until the appointed time.
As
So,
Dagon wills
let it be done.
Oh. Were those their parents? Or...
Our parents were sacrificed to Mehrunes Dagon? Why? Our parents went along with this madness. They allowed themselves to be sacrificed to empower Vandacia's ritual, to imbue us with Dagon's power. But for what purpose? He said something about ripen and grow.
They allowed themselves to be killed to give you that power, I guess?
They went along with it, but I'm not completely certain it was their choice. Even true believers have to have some sense of self-preservation, don't they? Regardless, it's clear that whatever Vandacia wants us for started at that moment.
Are you ready to see the final vision?
Do we have any choice? I need to know everything, even if a part of me wishes we were still in our sanctum and you never found us. If it helps us control our powers, if it keeps us alive, well, I'm not ready to die. And neither is my brother.
Vandacia.
Oh my god. Maybe I should put Bastion away, actually. Too many people. Too many people over here.
Vandacia. He performed the rituals that gave us our powers. And all for the glorification of a Daedric prince. I think I may be ill.
Alright, last obelisk to go. I had to put away my Twilight Tormentor and Bastion. It was getting a bit crowded when I was trying to talk to them. Looks like the next one is like up above. Who's that? Oh, just Remora coming to attack me.
You're unstoppable!
Thanks. Ashhopper, give me your jelly. Do you have jelly? In Elder Scrolls
Our parents
4 Oblivion, they drop a jelly, and it heals you if you eat it.
That portal opened on its own. Suppose we should step inside.
Okay. If you think that's a good idea. Ooh, what?
Ah, this must be the day you learn you are destined to fail. That I and the waking flame emerged victorious.
No. Destron, is that us up there?
And Mehrunes Dagon? Is this our future, Kalia? Is this inevitable?
Alright, but where is Sombrin and the other ambition? So that's Emperor Vandacia. Okay, so he wants to be Emperor. I guess they would have sacrificed Sombrin and probably the other ambition, and these two are like control. I don't know. Let's talk to him.
How long ago was it? When I crushed you and claimed the ambitions for myself. It must be rather depressing to see that all your efforts were in vain. That my victory is inevitable.
The other visions showed the twins' past. Why is this one different?
Visions? You must understand the forces with which you meddle. Given your failures before you died, that doesn't surprise me. You entered the portal at the Obelisk of Inevitability in the Deadlands. What could be more inevitable than the future?
You're telling me you won, that now you sit on the Ruby Throne. By the way, I have that costume you're wearing. I had it first. Okay? Okay, not this tune, but my other character. I think you get it for the final fight in the Southern Elsewhere DLC.
Look around and see for yourself. The very fact that you stand before me proves that you didn't stop me. You didn't save the ambitions. You didn't save anyone. I destroyed you. Now this realm belongs to my lord and master Mehrunes Dagon.
So I could say, this is a lie. Then when I find you, I'll destroy you. I could say, nothing is inevitable. You haven't won yet. Or I can say, then I might as well kill you now. I'm just gonna say, nothing is inevitable. You haven't won yet.
Look who stands behind me. Look at the throne on which I sit. Mehrunes Dagon may be the master of all Nirn, but he has given me Tamriel as my reward.
Yeah.
From High Rock to Morrowind, all bow to my will. There is no power in Tamriel equal to mine.
Man, I think you were kidding yourself.
Mercenary, time to go. Through the portal, quickly.
Did I have attacked him? Can I attack him? Nope. I mean, maybe I would have been able to. Oh, that's Sombrin. Hey, you found us. Let me take a quick look around. Where am I? Portal to the Ashen Forest. Huh. The portal's right here, though. Alright, let's go.
Vandacia. He had us displayed like trophies.
We saw our future. We're doomed.
Snap out of it. What you saw was just one possible inevitability. Nothing is set in stone.
I didn't think that was how my story was going to end. I really thought we were going to win.
Despite appearances, this isn't over yet, Destron.
Isn't it?
No.
You saw the Prince of Destruction. How can we hope to fight something like that, let alone his High Priest?
You saw an illusion.
Maybe it's better if we just let our powers consume us. At least then Vandacia won't be able to claim us.
Really? That really? Oh, okay. Destroying yourself isn't the answer. You need to learn to control your powers and stand with me.
Now you sound like Kalia and Sombrin. You're right, though. We have power beyond anything Vandacia possesses. That's why he wants us. Once Zaina teaches us to control it, we'll be unstoppable. All right. We're with you. Let's go get this done.
Vandacia is going to win. We saw ourselves. He was drawing power from us, like sipping wine from a chalice.
Oh, come on. That was only a vision, Kalia. We haven't been defeated yet.
But you saw how Vandacia looked. Strong, powerful, and Mehrunes Dagon looking down on us. How do we stand against that?
You learn to control your power, and we stand against them together.
I don't... Can it really be that simple?
Sure.
Was that the point of these visions? To show us how we were created, and to reveal a dark and possible future? All right. I understand. Just because the night is long doesn't mean the sun won't rise tomorrow.
That's positive thinking.
The Obelisk of Inevitability reveals just one possible future. True, it's the most likely outcome, but it isn't the only one. Now that we know where things are heading, we can work to change the course.
Great. So Vandacia is going to win. Mehrunes Dagon is going to claim our world. No, he just said it was a very high possibility. Doesn't mean it's actually going to happen.
We're dealing with forces beyond our understanding. It was always going to be a difficult journey. But the Obelisk of Inevitability only shows what will happen if events continue on their current course. That future hasn't happened. Yet.
So, what do we do?
The perils of visiting oracles. Are we better off knowing what is to come, or continuing on in blissful ignorance? I believe our choices matter.
Yeah.
I choose to resist Mehrunes Dagon, and no vision will sway me from that path. I hope you feel the same.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's also better to know. It's better to know what you're fighting against.